Welcome back, folks, to Pigs TV. I'm your host, Pigs, as usual. So, we're on the map today, faster than light. It's an unusual map, this one, because I would suggest traditionally this is a 1v1, but that's why I picked it. Anyway, let's meet our commanders, shall we? So, this is, I would say, E2, and he's a legend, so we've got a Legion again, sorry. And G-Runners on a Legion as well. Let's see what we've got these. We have got a Cortex for Partiata. Probably mispronounced that. And Neptune is on Amanda. So, what could we say with this one? Well, let's just, while they're doing the little things, what I would suggest is you can put things on the top of these ledges to protect yourself. But a lot of the time in 1v1, if that's going to not play ball, we tend to move around here. And you can go direct, but obviously you'll probably be using these paths as well. And obviously this is a nice, if you can get up here, this is a nice to protect yourself. But we'll see what they decide to do. Like I said, it's not a normal 2v2. It's very unusual. That's why I picked it. I know that, again, low players. There's a lot of new players. It's very difficult to find the higher games. And if you want me to cast a game and have a look at a game, why don't you just send it to pigs@pigstv.com, and I'll certainly have a nosy, and we'll get it on the channel. We'll go from there. Grunt's coming out. So where's he going to send him? Is he just going to park the bus, or is he going to... no, he's actually moved it forward right down to there to have a look. One decent thing, I suppose, is too, is you don't really have to worry too much. I mean, he could have... What he could have done, he's not done that. Bear in mind that you can actually reach all these... I hate that thing. You can actually reach all of these with the commander without actually having to come down. Which maybe they don't know about that. So, nothing much happening. He's just moving around the back. They're... The green and the blue are deciding to turtle a bit, but it's used air to do that. So we've got one air, and we've only got one air, so that'll be interesting. Grunt doing a little run by. Nice to obviously keep that down. Let's send another grunt. Fighters are not going to do much. But obviously, if you're not seeing anything, you really want to hide them, but you suppose you can't really do it with what they're doing. Unless they probably scout. Is that a scout? It's very different because it's on the thing. I think that's a scout. Oh no, it looks like a flying. Are they flying bombers? The legions are a lot different to work out what's what, to be honest. Has he given him... I must have given him... I see. Interesting. So what he's done is, even though he's... oh, no, he's not, because he's Legion as well. My apologies. It's just because that's green, and this is blue. Maybe it's just the way it is. Really weird. Again, not much happening at the top. Taking them, like I said, he didn't need to do that, come down. He could have actually got them from the top and maybe protect them. Mosquito. Remember that from some of the other casts. Get a load of these, and these will take a commander down. So it's very important to actually get... Yeah, you see. So he's got a amphibious... I thought it was an amphibious airbot, if you like. You don't see them very often. But obviously in this, you're going to have to do something to keep them that air brief. Well, I would say they're all pushing, but they're not massively pushing. He's taken the air up the top. I would have liked to see some laser turrets or something to protect this, because there's nothing to protect that at all. But yeah, they're still pushing. Just a little bit of skirmishing, but not too much. What's the Atris? Ultras. Never seen these before, I must admit. I guess what's this? The rover, yeah, the rover. A mosquito will take them out, but there's talk about piling it yourself. If I was going to them, I would have just piled them in there. They're going to get absolutely blasted by the mosquitoes, so you might as well just run them, run them in there. Because they're not that powerful. You're going to need some, definitely air. So we've got anti-air here, that's good. It's good to take out the, the metal extractors as well, if you can. But these are now just going to be cannon fodder. See, that's what I said. You might as well have just run them into this. Obviously, they're like these rare heat things that we saw in a last play. Like I said, I don't play Legion. I don't play Cortex either. I have not played Cortex. I've only played it in a scenario, so I'm not parfait with them sort of things. So I should be. Some of the guys I used to play with before Christmas until things happened where one of them was having a baby. They had the channel, so he doesn't play that much anymore. So we don't get together that much. It used to be a couple of times a week, but anyway, digress there. Eventually, I'll see where we can get back together. But anyway, so Blitz is coming out, so vehicles are they're going to do okay. It'd be nice to keep some of these together, though. Individuals, they will do some damage, but you need to be able to have more air as well, because these mosquitoes and all some of the other ones are just going to rip your grunts apart. To be honest, I would say these are because these are the same lot anyway, so it's not going to make too much of a difference. So there's no real clear leader yet, or side, I would say. Nice little run by, but I think these are going to get absolutely wasted. So it's a bit of in kind of. I took out the light. I was going to say maybe that was. I would have liked to have got the metal for that, to be honest, and not actually took them out. Because now, obviously, the commander's just degunned all them. Now you've lost quite a lot of metal, especially to rebuild that again. I mean, the metal here is probably going to pay for the light turret. Nothing else going on. They're not going to have T2 yet. And probably don't even need T2 in this match, to be honest. Do you know, I always find this with a lot of them. They never use the repeat command. They always just do like all this. I never understand why. If you're playing, use the repeat command. It's so much easier. Because you can do 3 of one and 1 of the other. Right, anyway. By the by. So Blitz is a bit... Now he's decided to put the Blitz together. Again. The Blitz can fire, as far as I'm aware, back and forth. So you could have, as you get the back, it would have fired there. But it was a nice bit of a run by. The Blitz should really take all this out, to be honest. Artillery, again, I don't think I'd have gone for the artillery. I would have had more Blitz, or at least maybe tried. Janice would have been nice, or the medium tank, but not the light. I find the light to be, it's okay, but the trouble is it takes a long time to sort of recharge itself, so you're waiting, which you don't really want to do. I think the red's starting to push ahead here. He's definitely worried about the air, which I can understand why. But really, I think he's decided to skip the air, as far as I can tell. No, he's eating. Yeah, he's definitely eating it up. But he's gone back. He's gone to vehicles now. So he's eaten up his original air. and he's gone to vehicles. So that's probably the last air, but obviously he's not going to know. So they could take a sort of chance of saying, well, we haven't really seen that much more air. Thugs are on the stage now, so they're definitely better than the grunts. It'd be nice to get the aggravator out. I get that mixed up with the aggregator, which is the opposite to the gauntlet. Gauntlet's an easy one to say, but them two are very similar names, and I will get them mixed up on the Cortex side, and I always do it. I'm thinking, I said that. I can't believe I said that. So I have to be aggregator and they should have really different names. Right, so what are we doing with these? See, now these are the yeah, he's just leaving these here, so not much. It's a bit of a push. We got the thugs in there. I've got to admit, I would assume the thugs would aggravate. They need to be spread them out. Don't have them close like that. Spread them out. This, well, that didn't really make much of a difference, to be honest, but still. It's a lot of back and forth here. There's no clear winner, but he's trying to get him past, but I don't think he'll see it. I think this is all cannon fodder. Yeah, definitely. Oh, my apologies. I didn't think that was going to happen. I was watching them, and I didn't think they'd lose the commanders. But anyway, so that's one back each again. My apologies for missing that slightly. I was looking at it in the minimap and I thought, oh no, they'll be fine. There's more happening on this side than there is. You take a chance, don't you? So that's what fire. I've not seen this. This might be a newish unit actually, but then again, I don't particularly follow Legion, so it might have been around for a donkey's while. Yeah, keep going. Yeah, they don't fire very fast, so that's okay to do that. Oh, that's quite unusual. Yeah, well, they should be able to fire at the air. It's very difficult to fire at the air, but they can do it. So we're still having a good push here. This should be all taken down quite easily. Again, separate them out. The two, because you get the AoE damage, you see. Well, that's good. The clear winner so far is definitely the red team, for sure. Even though I know it says up at the top, but it's not always that interesting. Taking a bit of a chance there, I would assume, but they're not going for his commander. So they're pushing at the door. The Red's definitely pushing at the door here. They're going to have to break this somehow, as otherwise Red is going to have a clear vision here to basically take 3/4 of the map over. I mean, they've already got up to here almost, so it's not going to take too long. Was it sloppy play? Could well be. I think the problem they had was the air. They started on the air and then realised, oh, maybe this is a bad idea, and then they went to obviously the vehicles. By that time, you're going to be behind, so you could argue it was a bad play. But like I said, I don't know enough of Legion to be able to say yes or no really, but I'm assuming that's where. I mean, if we look at that, that is a lot bigger, and this is a lot bigger than what we've got here. So, who do we blame? Maybe the blue, because he had the air. But I would say it's very unusual that they're going to come back from this. They're going to need some... I mean, the artillery... Where's the artillery that was there? Is it coming forward? Or is it actually being destroyed? Or are they eating it up? Nope, there's one there. Now that would have been good for this. Nice push by. I think they'll just take all this out anyway. This infrastructure is going to go. I think the green is just about had it. Yep. More beats less. We know that happens. The Bills is a good solid little unit, really. I mean, it's fast. It's not powerful, but if you get it in numbers again, it's like, I think it's like with a lot of these in bar, is you can get a lot of an item if it's slow. It's a bit like the little laser as well. I'm trying to think of the Cortex laser. It's probably the missile lasers. I can't remember the name of it, but you'll know what I mean. And that's not powerful, but when you have a lot of them, they can do a lot of damage. I think this is... Oh, well, he's... green has just jumped the ship, so it's basically blue on his own now. So is he going to give up, or is he going to carry on? I think definitely it was... Blue should have not done there. If he'd have done bots of vehicles to start with and plus with his partner, I think it would have been a lot longer game. But anyway, it looks like... Yep. It looks like GG to me. I hope you enjoyed that. Like I said, if you've got something you want me to look at, let me know. pigs@pigstv.com and we'll go from there. Hope you enjoyed that. See you in the next one. Bye for now.